All right, let's get the latest situation in Ireland, where the Prime Minister is in waiting finally to get his turn. Joining us live is Rowana Bianca Arino. Hello, Rowana.
Hi, Alma. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm very well as well. So, for my updates here in Ireland, Fianna Fáil leader Micheál Martin has selected Saturday as Ireland's new Prime Minister, replacing Leo Varadkar as the country's Taoiseach during a special sitting of the Dáil Parliament. Martin's election follows months of negotiations between his centre-right party, Fine Gael, and the Green Party, to reach an agreement following elections in February before the onset of the coronavirus crisis. The 59-year-old political veteran said the most immediate issue facing Ireland was the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. These challenges include affordable housing, hospital waiting times, and climate change. Ireland also faces the economic fallout from the virus, as well as a potential no-deal Brexit. The new Prime Minister is appointed by Ireland's President Michael D. Higgins. Let's listen to the newly elected Prime Minister speaks.
Tá 93, Neil 63. There were 3 abstentions. That means that the motion is carried and the Dáil has agreed to nominate Deputy Micheál Martin for appointment by the President to be Taoiseach.
There is no question what our most urgent work is. We are meeting away from our permanent chamber because of a historic pandemic which has struck Ireland and the rest of the world. As of today, 2,278 people on this island have lost their lives. Many thousands more have fought a long struggle to recover. There is no community, no part of our country which has escaped untouched. Too many of our people cannot find a decent and affordable place to live. Waiting times for urgent treatments are far too long. Our communities, our families, our young people need support to be able to thrive in a rapidly changing modern economy. And we must tackle the existential crisis posed by climate change. Recovery and renewal. These are the themes which underpin everything in the programme for government, which has been agreed between Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and the Green Party, and has been ratified by our members with overwhelming majorities. Our 3 parties come from very different traditions. We do not and could not be expected to agree on everything. However, we have been able to agree on core democratic principles and on a balanced and comprehensive programme.
So, to complete the report, among Martin's ministerial nominations, Fine Gael leader Varadkar was named Taoiseach, or Deputy Prime Minister, and the head of the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment. Green Party leader Eamon Ryan is set to lead offices of climate change and transport, as incumbent Foreign Minister Simon Coveney, who led the Republican Brexit talks, was named to remain in the office. Incumbent Finance Minister Paschal Donohoe is also due to remain in post as he runs as a candidate to head to Eurogroup, which brings together the Eurozone finance ministers. But key housing and healthcare portfolios were taken from senior Fine Gael figures after the party was rooted at the election for its failures in those arenas. There's no time for quietly settling in. Every minister has a substantial role to play, as Martin said. He takes over from centre-right Varadkar in a historic reconciliation of Ireland's 2 major parties and sworn political rivals, which dates back to the foundation of the state a century ago. Varadkar said the agreement meant that today civil war politics ends in our parliament. 2 great parties coming together with the Green Party to offer what this country needs, a stable government for the betterment of our country and for the betterment of our world. Under the agreement, Fine Gael is set to regain the post of Taoiseach at the end of 2022. Back to you, Alma.
Okay, so from your report, it seems that one of the parties, the Sinn Féin, excluded from the seats. What is the impact and how has the reaction been?
So, with the two center-right parties needed to support of the Greens to have a working majority in the Irish Parliament, their collective total adding up to 85 seats in the 160-seat chamber. Fianna Fáil won the most seats in February's election with 38, while Fine Gael received 35 seats and the Greens 12. Green Party leader Eamon Ryan spoke of difficult decisions ahead for the coalition, especially with regards to the economy. The political deal notably excludes Republican Sinn Féin from power. The one-time French party won the popular vote with 24.5% of first preference ballots and claimed 37 seats to become the second largest force in parliament and is expected to become the main opposition party. The coalition deal has prompted anger among Sinn Féin members and the party's leader Mary Lou MacDonald, who told Parliament that the coalition was born out of necessity and not of ambition. She called Friday's of February's vote the change election and said people had given her party a mandate to be in government because they voted for progress and a new direction in Irish politics. Faced with the prospect of losing their grip on power, Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael have circled the wagons, she added. Overall, Sinn Féin was not very pleased. Alma?
All right. Thank you very much, Rowana, for your update there in Ireland. Stay safe and stay healthy always.
Thank you, Alma. I'm Rwana Biancarino, correspondent in the Republic of Ireland, and we live in interesting times.